Hello and welcome back to GP Film Review. Sorry it's been a while. I've been staying real busy with schoolwork and I started working out a lot more consistently. Anyways, on this last Monday, I went to an early fan showing of Joker Folie Deux, and here is my review of that film. Also, if you haven't watched the film, I would leave right now as I will be spoiling the film. Unless you like your movie spoiled, then stay. I'll start with the film synopsis. So, struggling with his dual identity, failed comedian Arthur Fleck meets the love of his life, Harley Quinn, while incarcerated at Arkham State Hospital. Alright, so I'll be completely honest. That was a really odd movie. It was long, drawn out, and the ending felt quite weird. However, there were some strong aspects of this film that I enjoyed a lot. I'll start with the characters. And I actually really enjoyed the characters in this film. Both Arthur Fleck and Lee Quinzel were very well written characters. I honestly think this is the most comic accurate Harley Quinn that we've had so far, and Lady Gaga does a tremendous job in this role. However, I still do think that Margot Robbie gave the best Harley Quinn performance. This one was just written better, in my opinion, and fits the comic Harley Quinn. Now, this film is labeled as a Joker movie, and that's fine, but the Joker isn't really in this film. This film is about Arthur Fleck and his dual personality with Joker. I think that's what it fell short on, at least for me. Now, I do understand what they were going for, that the Joker is a character. It's a villain that's put on by people, and that's why his name is never really revealed in the comics. And I could like how they portrayed Joker more in the future. It just didn't hit for me, at least in this film. So yeah. Now with the next part I want to talk about the cinematography. The cinematography was the absolute best part of the film. This film will be used by film classes in the future talking about cinematography. The color motifs were amazing. The symmetry of many of the shots were beautiful, and they did a beautiful job rack focus, switching the focus from the Joker to the background characters back, and just other shots like that. And I thought it was very well done. And if I wasn't judging the film on the story, I would have given this film a 10 out of 10 because it is a very well-made film that I would consider an art film. Now, here are some personal thoughts to improve the movie. I personally don't like the ending of the film and the whole storyline of, is he Arthur Fleck? Is he the Joker? And then he just gets sad after the guards kill another one of the inmates and then decides to switch it back and be like, oh, I'm Arthur Fleck, I'm guilty. Which would have worked if the jury would have used that as evidence that he does have split personalities, which he does, but they didn't, and they just dragged out a story that just didn't feel resolving or fulfilling, which can be done properly in a film. And I just don't think that they did a good job with that. Now, another highlight of this film is the musical numbers. I really enjoyed all the sequences of songs playing out in Arthur Fleck's mind and how they wove that into the story. I'm not usually a musical guy, but this film does a tremendous job bringing all that in, and it was just super well done. Now, to wrap this up, I personally did not like how they wrote and executed the story of this film. It felt prolonged, and it didn't feel like a Joker film, especially with the ending being Arthur Fleck getting stabbed 4 times by just some random inmate who then carves a smile into his face. I did, however, really enjoy Lee Quinzel, and she was very comic accurate as she was massively in love with the Joker. And when Arthur Fleck was like, I'm not Joker, I'm just Arthur Fleck, she was like, fuck you, which I really enjoyed, even though I didn't like the part that they were just like, he's Arthur Fleck. But I did, however, really enjoy the cinematography of this film with the color motifs, rack focus shots, and I also enjoyed the musical aspect of this film. And for all those reasons, I would give this film a 6.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth watching in theaters. Definitely watching it as an art piece. If you like this review, make sure to like and subscribe for more film reviews like this one. Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and rest of your week.